And when it comes to content marketing generally, everybody's busy.
Yep.
They think, or they're being told they need to be on TikTok and Facebook and Instagram and everywhere else as well.
Yep.
What's a good cadence? What's a good kind of schedule, I guess, to start thinking about content marketing and getting things out there?
Yeah, and especially for early stage startups or like solopreneurs with lean budgets and lean teams, there's pressure to be everywhere, be on all platforms, create content in all types, or at the very least, do a good job of repurposing the content that you create for multiple platforms. And that seems to be like the trend. But I've seen a lot of entrepreneurs like burn a lot of time and resources doing that, at the expense of giving attention to the type of content that was going to bring them leads and buyers. And so you eventually need all three. I mean, if you want to build a brand, then you need like that awareness style content across social media, across multiple platforms, so that you're discovered by a lot of people in a lot of places. To build your list, you need at least something that puts people on your email list, at least a resource or free training of some kind. And then to convert leads into buyers, you need things like sales pages or application pages or customer testimonials and case studies, like things that help people make a buying decision. So you do need all three types of content, but I wouldn't prioritize the brand building type of content until you've got your offer dialed in. That's whatever product or service you're trying to sell. You're very clear on who that product or service is for, and you've got some content that makes your selling easier, or at the very least helps prevent some objections before you talk to somebody. Once you've got that in place, then you focus on building your list, because you know that you have the content that's going to help turn a lead into a buyer. And once you've got the stuff that helps build your list, now you can focus on the awareness, top of funnel brand building type content. And to your point of attention spans, yes, people's attention spans, I don't know that they've gotten shorter as much as we've gotten better at filtering out what's not relevant and being less willing to give somebody more of our time if we're not sure that there's a clear payoff for us. Like, right. We don't have a lot of time to waste. We have to filter through stuff that's not relevant all day long. Right. And so that's why I think short form content in particular has become a lot more popular. And so, yes, when you're trying to drive awareness and get the attention of a stranger, your best chance at cutting through the noise is having short form content that's highly relevant. But once somebody knows you, it's the longer form content that's going to turn them into a much more qualified lead and a qualified buyer. Right. I heard not too long ago, can't remember where from, but it was something like, there was some research done or a survey done on business owners that were selling a high ticket product or service. And they dug into how much time did somebody actually spend consuming your content before they bought? And the answer was something like 7 hours. Really? Because these people, these people weren't making impulsive decisions. Like, buyers of high ticket products and services, they got choices and they don't impulsively make that choice. They generally have a short list of companies or people that they plan to go to learn something specific or get help with something specific, and they're consuming your content and they're on your email newsletter and they watch some of your YouTube videos and they listen to your podcast. And there's about 7 hours on average that they need to spend consuming you before they have enough trust in you to give you thousands or tens of thousands of dollars. So if you were only creating short form content, you would have to do a lot of TikTok videos to get that 7 hours out of somebody's attention, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I sounded surprised, and then I just suddenly thought, I just signed up on a 1 year mastermind program.
Yep.
Significant high ticket item, but I've been consuming their content for a year.
Exactly. Yeah. I think the era of running an ad to a quick sales video and booking a call for a high ticket offer, like that era is I think coming to an end, because a lot of buyers were burned in that era. And now, in a lot of markets, a buyer's skepticism is higher. They've got their guard up higher. They want to see that you have some longevity in your business. You're not this fly by night person that learned how to set up a funnel and run an ad. Like, you're building a real business, you're building a real brand, and you're putting out a lot of free stuff that's helpful for people so that they can build trust in you before they buy from you.